All right, what's up? Hey, it's November 23. I think this is 23 straight days this month. I'm proud of that. And to kick off today's message is about rot. One of my key pillars that I talk about is our environment conditions us, right? And then you think about rot. If you don't get that rot out, it'll cause other wood around it to rot. And it's kind of like, our choices, our decisions, they're linked to the last one. How one action leads to the next. By taking action, will inspire more action, will inspire the creativity needed to take the next action. By taking that leap of faith, will allow you to see the next step you need in faith to take. Choices are chained together like our thoughts are wired together. So if you look, neurons that fire together are wired together, right? So all of this, when people start to go back in their past and they start to go to pain, whenever they go back into that pain, so a person that's constantly going back into their struggles, or a person that's stressed, will go back into those negative thoughts, right, that are fired together or wired together. So those thoughts that are wired to those other negative thoughts start to come back, and next thing you know, you have all of these negative thoughts. Next thing you know, you're overwhelmed. First off, if you're depressed, you're overwhelmed, control your breathing, change your focus, put your focus on something different, and get up and move your body. 20 minutes. They say, I think, like 20 minutes of walking or something increases your white and gray matter of the brain by like 30% or something. Don't quote me on that. But the theory is getting out there, moving your body, getting in a different environment, right? Changing what you're thinking, putting your body in a dominant positive state, right? Which is deep breaths, head high, chest out, spreading out, like feeling confident, right? Will inspire those thoughts and inspire the actions that you needed, right? Like, everybody don't feel like running or don't feel like working out. But if you go do the action, start to run and start to work out, you'll actually get the want to want to run and want to work out. And I'm sure some people are going to be thinking, there's no way I ever want to work out or run. But if you were to go out there and do that action, it would create the emotion that you would want to do. Here's another quote: "Home is where the brain rots." And that's cool. That one's by Christian Schmidt. Home is where the brain rots. At work, you're out there challenging yourself. You're meeting new people constantly, hopefully on the grind. But then when we get back home, we put that TV on, we put our game on, we do the same things the same way, right? And our brain doesn't get challenged. It's not learning any new information, getting just the media that the world is giving you. You're gonna have brain rot, but you need to cut out that bad information. You need to cut out that bad media, cut out the news, cut out the music, cut out the videos, cut out all the senseless things that people watch, cut out the games throughout the day. I mean, obviously don't make life boring, but what about if life is more fulfilling if everything had purpose and meaning, right? Maybe like you're not actually cutting anything out of life, right? It's kind of like sugar. You don't want sugar, but if you were to ever take away sugar and these carbs, right, like cut off of these donuts, these things, it's like, no way, you're not living if you can't eat a donut, right? But that's because you haven't lived without the donut. Imagine a body that's running on a different fuel system or fuel source than all them high sugars and carbs, right? That person would never want to eat that. Here we go. Another verse is, "You will rot in any place you feel you do not belong to." Muhammad Aladdin or some not. You will rot in any place you feel you do not belong in or belong to. If that's a job, if that's the friends, if this is the environment you're in right now, is it rot? Your friends, the music, the things you watch on Facebook. Today, I got on that Facebook, right? I'm looking at Facebook because I had some time to beat. And then you got that little slide out where I guess it's kind of like TikTok. And you hit it because it's got like a capturing picture, and then next thing you know, you're TikToking. Those actions are chained together, and after I swipe once, I swipe twice, I swipe 3 times, I swipe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes. I'm wasting time. And then at the end of the day, I'm tired. right? Investing it in myself. I should have been getting some information that would get me better. I got some stuff I need to be studying, some stuff I need to be writing, some things I need to be doing. Today, TikTok, Facebook, whatever, was rot, you know, and it led to more rotten decisions. So we need to cut this rot out of our life. This people around you that don't care for you, are not invested in you, that are pulling you down. Got to cut this rot out. If not, it'll spread to your life. You know, these complainers, these people that life's done them wrong, you know, you keep hanging with them, it's gonna start rotting in you. You'll start to see bad breaks and start to blame it on everything but yourself. The only person that can get you out of it. Don't let this rot don't get close to the rot. Get away from it. Cut it. Start back new. Cut back. You know, it's kind of like a rose bush. You know, you go back and you cut it. You trim it back. You know, and then next thing you know, it grows back beautifully. And some plants, you'll cut I think tobacco, you'll cut the top, right? Like the top flowering part, so more can go to the leaves, right? So sometimes cutting back allows you to grow bigger and stronger. So cut that rot back and build new structure with information, with knowledge, with leadership, with the environment that you're supposed to be in, right? And if you're around strong support and you tap into strong support, you then will be strong. But even if you're strong and you tap into rotted wood, you have no support, you can't maintain any weight. Home is where the brain rots, so don't let that be the case with you. Let home be a place where you challenge your mind. If you're not using this, you're losing it. Your brain is going to atrophy. If you're using it, your brain will get neuroplasticity. It'll be able to learn more efficiently and better as long as you keep pushing your brain. If you stop, and it's like that mountain, if you're not going uphill, it's going downhill. So cut the rot in your life away and get good support, good information, good leadership, good people in your life. Watch out who you hang out with. You know, a couple of these messages we talked about, it's been like ice, you know, the coal that I had barbecuing, and how that environment, you know, inspires that, you know, that temperature that it is. Rot, same way, man. You know, it's a different way of looking at it, but it's so important that we understand that condition us. Our environment conditions us. What we have around us conditions us. You know, I don't have anything that says I'm a loser up here. I don't have anything that says where I failed. You know, I have all of my dreams, all of my ambitions, all of the things that I need to see to keep me pushing through the day, right? These are the things that are going to inspire me. When I look at this wall, think about the people that I have in my life that I need to step up for. You know, I got one up here that says, you know, like, my mom deserves better. My mom deserves it, you know. That's big. I look up there and I start whining and bitching, you know, in my mind. I look up there and say, you know what, she deserves better. My family deserves better. Everybody deserves better. So I've cut my rot out. And, you know, you might look around and I might not have a lot of beams around me, but the beams I do have will be support beams. Y'all, see y'all. Peace.